community. This is Randy back today with another video. Today's video is going to be a contribution to Motoric 24/7's John Coltrane initiative, where we are going to play some music by artists that was influenced by Coltrane, maybe like a tribute to Coltrane or something like that. The song that we're hearing right now is a song from this Pharoah Sanders album called Rejoice. I don't think this is exactly what Alex had in mind, because this is not a a song that's written by John Coltrane on the Blue Train album. That's why I was holding up the Blue Train album here to show you. It's a song on here, Moment's Notice. He had a singer, George Johnson, I believe is his name, who added some words to that song. So I thought they were great words, and they describe really, I think, what a lot of us feel about John Coltrane. But this album does have another song on it. Actually, the title cut is Rejoice, and that whole title cut, I think, could be it's a lot like a Love Supreme. I mean, that's pretty much what Pharoah is talking about here. What he says about it is it deals more with the house of the Lord rather than a happy party or social event. I live a more or less religious life. It may not always come out that way in my horn, but it's trying to say God is the greatest. Whatever I'm doing is all about God. Something that's very much like a Love Supreme. So that is the first song on this CD. So we will hear just a little bit of that, so you can hear what some of this sounds like here. I'm not going to hear too much of this. Anyway, so we're not going to hear too much of that, but you can hear it sort of, it's going to build up. And so, yeah, I think this definitely would be sort of like a tribute. There's Elvin Jones there, who plays drums on this. Elvin Jones, the drummer for the John Coltrane Quartet. So yeah, that's one sort of a tribute song. I did some research on the Grateful Dead, and back in the mid-'60s, and 66, 67, when they were starting to expand their songs more, stretch out their songs, they listed John Coltrane as a major influence. Bob Ware actually listened to the quartet a lot, and mentioned that he based his guitar playing a lot on McCoy Tyner's left hand. There's sort of a joke among, I guess, I don't know if you call it a joke or what, but among Grateful Dead people introducing new people to the Grateful Dead, and they say, just think of Bob Ware as being McCoy Tyner's left hand and Jerry as being his right hand, which is a good analysis, I think. So on this CD, this is an expanded CD with some bonus tracks. There is a cut on here called Clementine Jam. There's no words on this one, and this is one that sort of specifically came out of that time when they were jamming and listening to a lot of Coltrane. So I'm going to try to play a short clip of that here in just a minute, and just a few seconds, because it's really, it doesn't necessarily sound like Coltrane, but like I say, it's just sort of a jam that they developed when they were listening to him a lot. And the last thing I have to show you was this CD called A Tribute to John Coltrane. This came out in 1988. This was printed on vinyl. I don't have the vinyl edition of it. I wish I did. But this is actually attributed to McCoy Tyner. Pharoah Sanders plays on this, is the saxophonist. David Murray also plays on it. So Pharoah plays on, I think, about 3 of the songs. David Murray plays on a couple. Then the very last song, which is a bonus on this CD only, called Train, is both of them playing at once. So original songs on here, Bluesin' for John C. Is written by McCoy Tyner, and that is a blues song. But yeah, dedicated to John Coltrane, I think. Then towards the end, Last of the Hitmen by David Murray. think, is sort of a tribute to Coltrane. And then the last song, Train, which I think is attributed to Murray. It's really just a blow-in session, really, with Murray and Pharoah Sanders. So really quite good. So yeah, these are the ones that I have to show you for records that were influenced by John Coltrane, and maybe were dedicated to John Coltrane. So I'm going to pause now just for a second, and then I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to play a little bit of that Clementine Jam for you so you can hear, give it just a little bit of a feeling of what that sounds like, and then maybe just a little bit of that Train blow-in session so that you can hear some of that. So yeah, pause it just for a minute. Okay, so what we're hearing right now in the background, if you can hear it, is a little bit of this jam, Clementine Jam. This comes from the famous Quick and the Dead tour of the Pacific Northwest. The Grateful Dead and Quicksilver Messenger Service toured in, I think it was 67 up there. Yeah, so this is just a short sample of that. So going to switch CDs and we'll hear a little bit of that McCoy Tyner. What we're hearing now is this song called Train. So this is David Murray and Pharoah Sanders playing together with McCoy Tyner on piano. The drummer here is Roy Haynes, who also played with Train in the early 60s. So yeah, this sort of tribute to Coltrane. So yeah, that's the name of the record, actually, tribute to John Coltrane. So that's it. So thanks for coming up with the idea, Alex. Yeah, these are just some records that sort of show some of Coltrane's inspiration, I guess, for other musicians. So yeah, let me know what you think about these records or John Coltrane in general, and I'd be interested to know your thoughts. Hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks very much for watching.